Hey, Sagittarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your June 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Sagittarius and take a look at all things related to finances, career, money, prosperity. We'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to dive into the energy of past, present, and future. And right away, we have the frame showing up here. This talks about steady income, bringing in a steady income source, organizing, maybe even organizing your workspace, organizing your mind for some of you. This can be about accomplishments. Now, you may be in the art and design industry. This can be about home interior decorating. It can be about home oriented. Maybe you're self-employed or perhaps have a business from home. Many of you may be getting some sort of awards, or you did get an award or ceremony, or you've hit a milestone. They're giving me, even though this is the frame card, I just heard fame and fortune, Sagittarius. So a lot of you are being recognized for your hard work in the coming months here is what I am sensing. You may have just organized some space of yours, whether it was just organizing your desk space, if this was maybe even organizing your closet. They're just showing me that something that you've organized really helps in your professional life. Now, in the area of the present, we have Buddha. I really love when this comes up, and I feel like this has been showing up more and more for each and every one of you for career readings, because a lot of you are making money off your life's purpose. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to make money doing what it is that you love, but it certainly helps when you do. And this talks about more than just money. This is about spiritual wealth. It is possibly about counseling, coaching, being guided, or being divinely on the right path moving forward. And it's taken a long time, but Sagittarius, I feel that a lot of you are heading towards your soul's purpose, or you're currently living in that energy at this time. And when things seem like they're not necessarily work, it seems more of a hobby or something you really enjoy, it doesn't seem like work. And I feel like that is what this energy is all about for you. Now, in the area of the future, we have treasure. This is really wonderful. Some of you are heading towards retirement. You may be thinking about retiring in the next 5 years. Maybe even the next 5 months for some of you. But this is about worry-free finances, money in reserve, an excess of money here. Now, you may have a career in sales as an executive. Maybe you're planning your retirement, or you are really diving into some hidden talents with the soul purpose card in the month of June. You may discover you're really, really good at something, and it will take you far. I mean, this can be anything, whatever skills and talents that you have, which we all come here, Sagittarius, with some beautiful skills and talents. Yours might be helping other people in some shape, way, or form here. And I feel like it can bring in a lot of money. So in this case, your soul's purpose will lead to financial wealth as well as emotional wealth. But let's dive into your energy here and see where you are at regarding finances. What is the energy that is showing up for you in the month of June? What is the heart of the matter for Sagittarius? Okay. How would you like these here, Spirit? Thank you. So we have the Page of Air showing up here. The Page of Air is the Page of Swords. So this is about you being very curious about your life's purpose, or about a new job opportunity, a new business endeavor, advancing with where you are currently at. There's education here as well. And that's kind of where this frame is coming in. So there may be some sort of online course or a class, a certification, something that you are currently acquiring or you have recently graduated from. But the Page of Swords says you're ready to tackle a brand new challenge, a brand new adventure. This Page of Swords showing up is about being curious, searching for the facts, searching for the answers to your soul's purpose. Some of you may be really asking yourself those deep questions in the month of June. What is my soul purpose? What have I come here to do? How can I make a difference in the world? So this Page of Swords is really beautiful. It can also be about new ideas or messages regarding beliefs, issues, or problems, and finding the solutions to them that you've had here in the past. So very beautiful energy to stay in. I feel like you're an open book. I just heard you are an open book. So Sagittarius, still some learning here, some growth. Let's take a look and clarify the Page of Swords. What do we have here for the Page of Swords? King of Pentacles. Some of you are very curious on how to bring in a new source of income. This is some big boss energy. Even though it's not the Emperor, this King of Coins is all about his coin. He is all about building an empire and climbing to the top here. His focus is clearly on success and money. So whatever you're doing here, you're attracting and building in more stability, more abundance, more prosperous, a more prosperous life. You're just bringing in and attracting and manifesting prosperity. So some of the ideas that you have here, whatever it is that you're attracting or wanting to bring more of, I feel like you have a really great opportunity to grow and expand here. Now, the King of Pentacles is a reliable leader here. He goes for the big picture. He climbs to the top. He's not afraid. You can see here him climbing at the top. He's willing to do what it takes to achieve his coin. Even if that seems like he's climbing and it's risky and it's hard, he's not afraid to put in that hard work. He's willing to do what it takes. And that's what I see happening for you here. And you're excited to tackle this new challenge coming in. So in the area, Sag, of your blocks or of any obstacles that may be showing up for you, we have the Seven of Wands. So we're going to tell you how we can help you navigate through this block. But the Seven of Wands is feeling sometimes easily offended, feeling that you're constantly on guard, or feeling the pressure. Thank you, Spirit. The pressure coming in from all different angles. Maybe family pressure, maybe pressure of coworkers, pressure of clients. So a lot of people have their eyes on you and they're expecting you to succeed, Sagittarius. They may be putting and piling a lot of work on you at times because I feel like you have your eye on the prize and people realize and understand that you have a really great work ethic or you're able to bring a lot to the table here. But it doesn't mean that you constantly have to struggle along the way. I feel like this is about you being excited with where you're going and where you are climbing to. The Seven of Wands is about living life on your own terms, you having the upper hand. So if people come in looking for drama, looking for a fight, telling you you're not good enough, or shooting down your ideas or shooting down your effort or your work, or telling you, that's never going to make money, Sag, or hey, I don't know if you're good enough to do that, or oh, do you really have what it takes to do that? Don't let any naysayers come in and tell you how you should live your life, is basically what I'm sensing here. Seven of Wands is about you standing up for your beliefs, being brave in the face of adversity, protecting what it is that you know to be true for you, those precious gifts, the skills, the talents. This is about you going the distance. And in order for you to fully bring in this treasure, then going the distance is required. Now let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Wands. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Seven of Wands energy is the challenge. Hanged Man. Other people are not always going to have the same mindset as you, but that's okay. That's something you are starting to recognize and realize within others, that sometimes it's okay to have debates. Sometimes it's okay for other people to have different opinions. And actually, a lot of people can thrive in debates and in opinions, but it's about how you perceive it. A lot of people think of it as an attack or think other people are pointing fingers, when really you can learn a lot and grow from adversity, grow from opposing views on situations here. So the Hanged Man is saying, showing up as the challenge, release control, see things from a new perspective. This is saying here, don't let other people restrict who you are, especially if it tends to get you stuck up in a space that you just don't like to be. Don't let anybody have that power over you, Sagittarius. Now let's take a look and see what is below you. What is the foundation here? What is below beautiful Sagittarius? We have the World. I love the World. You should love the world. The world is about happy endings, completions. This is about a cycle ending, and you're gaining a high sense of victory, reward, celebration. You've completed something that you've worked a long ways towards here. Now, this could be even about you traveling, being able to reach people on a global level. This is about feeling fulfillment, wholeness, and success in moving in the direction of your life's purpose here. Because again, this is more than just money, and money is certainly showing up here. But first, I feel like it stems from an emotional place. And with that being said, you are gaining the monetary income with that emotional piece as well. So it's emotional and financial wealth. So the World card is feeling complete, feeling whole on that higher perspective here. So this is what you're built on. You're built for success here is what I'm sensing, Sagittarius. So anything that you set your mind to, you can achieve. You can bring in victory, reward, celebration. So let's take a look and clarify the world. It's taken you a long time to get to this point here with the Strength card, Leo energy. It's taken you a while to really work on overcoming the sabotage or overcoming the weakness or feeling the confidence in order to do something. But once you finally let that surrender, which I see you either doing or you have already done here, the world is your oyster, Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands here is one of the best cards in tarot. And it says this is about you chasing your dreams, chasing your desires, your soul's purpose, passion, feeling inspired, setting goals and hitting those achievements as well. Feeling creative, optimistic, feeling like you have a new sense of purpose. And in this case, your soul's purpose, your life's purpose. And right behind it, we have the Death card. So there is a major transformation that's going on within your soul at this time. This is something that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting to align with the energy of prosperity, with abundance. Not only waiting to align, because I feel like the Death card is saying that something you were hanging on to something, whether it was hanging on to an old belief, hanging on to an old job, hanging on to maybe the value, the money part of it, just feeling like you had to have this amount of money so you weren't able to move forward. That's all about to change. You're stronger than you think you are, and you're ready to chase your dreams and go towards your life's purpose here. So this is really powerful stuff showing up for you, especially with the world. Now let's take a look at the recent past. What are these rewards all about? This frame, accomplishments. What's going on here in the recent past? Oh, okay. We have the Devil energy coming up. So you may have been really obsessed about accomplishing something. You may have put in a lot of energy, a lot of effort. This was really tempting you to work really hard towards achieving something is what I am sensing. A lot of times when the Devil comes up, I mean, it certainly can be about temptations. It can be about materialism as well. So I feel like there was a drive, and it may have been the drive of money. It may have been the drive towards a materialistic goal, whether maybe that was a new house, a new car, or just wanting to see the money rise on the account here. And there's nothing wrong with that. We are human. We do need to prosper in money, but what you're doing is you're aligning that emotional fulfillment into that physical, financial fulfillment. But there was a lot of hard work that you had to put into something here. Now, it could have been going back to school, learning something in a new way. Wow, because what do you have here? You have two treasure chests side by side. Something that really, I feel like took a lot of your time, energy, and effort. Could have been all that you thought about. For example, let's say you were going to school to be something, to graduate, to level up. I feel like you put a lot of time and energy into that. If this was a job or a career, you may have been working around the clock is what I'm sensing here. I'm just getting that it was tempting to continue moving forward because of the achievements or accomplishments that you were bringing in, because of that steady income. So let's take a look and clarify this Devil. I mean, the Devil can be about materialism, like I said, but it can be about obsessing about something so much. It can even be about fear at times, but I feel for you, this is definitely about accomplishments and drive, obsessing about the drive of a situation here. So yeah, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles says here that you may have been really not able to balance up your personal life and your career life. I feel for a lot of you, career kind of took over in the past, and maybe it got in the way of your personal life. Maybe you wanted to take time for your family, your children, attract in a soulmate, or spend time with your partner. But I feel like you now are seeing that your priorities may be changing. It doesn't mean that money is still not coming in, which I see it coming in, but you may be reprioritizing here. Two of Pentacles says that you will be able to balance up work and personal life as well. Some of you may be comparison shopping, or were in the past, maybe going up and weighing options, pros and cons of a job, pros and cons of a home, a financial purchase. They're just showing me pros and cons, or weighing up two different ones side by side, comparison shopping. That may have been something in the past. Now let's take a look and see what is above you. What is coming in here for Sagittarius? What do we have here for Sagittarius, June 2022? Oh, I love it. Ace of Cups. This is pretty much the same exact energy of the Buddha showing up here. The Buddha talks about, again, your life purpose, more than just money. This is emotional fulfillment here for you. This is spiritual wealth. This is about a soul-quenching renewal that really touches everything on that soul level. And every being of your DNA is screaming, Sagittarius, go in this direction. This will be more fulfilling than anything here of the past. Something that may have been driving you in the past may not be the driving factor in the future here. And yes, you still will be compensated financially, but that may be, there may be a different drive this time around. Maybe the drive or the motivation has to do with family. But I feel that this could be you being, again, a counselor. Maybe you're feeling divinely guided, but I feel for you, this is about a gift of love, overflowing emotions. You're feeling inspired and you're feeling graceful. But let's take a look and clarify the Ace of Cups for Sagittarius. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. There it is, taking action towards your heart's desire. You can't make this up. Perfectly aligned with this Ace of Cups. So yes, you're definitely taking action towards something way more fulfilling. Ooh, I love it. And you're working less hours too. Working smarter, not harder, which is one of my new favorite sayings that you probably hear me saying a lot. Now, what's coming up for Sagittarius in the near future? What's going on near future? Sagittarius. King of Air. Air energy, communication, swords, King of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. So if you have those placements in your chart, but this could also be you setting up a solid routine that works for everyone, because the King of Air is somebody who's very intelligent. He's very logical. He's very experienced, very wise. He's not interested in playing games. He's not wishy-washy. When he sets his mind to something, he follows through. I mean, you want this person on your side, and this is great energy to embody, but make sure that you're not thinking so logically that you're missing the heart of the situation. What I'm feeling for you is just you setting up a routine, is what the King of Air is all about here. Now, the King of Air is also very clever, and that could be you may be dealing with legal issues, or you may be in the legal field as well. But for most of you, I feel like this is staying logical about your goals, but setting realistic expectations here for you, but setting a routine that works for everybody involved. And that's what I'm seeing here. Maybe a family routine or a family planner here. This could be about you downloading apps on your phone that help you with time management, help you with prioritizing here. So please take that as it resonates, but let's dive in and clarify this King of Swords. King of Swords can be somebody else coming in for you as well. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like you need to kind of get out of your bubble, get out of your shell here, and focus on what it is that you really are guided to do here. Because the Hermit says it's time for some introspection. It's time for some deep soul searching here. And I feel within that space of taking a little bit of solitude, a little bit of time out, you're certainly going to get the clarity that you seek here. And you're going to know that you're being divinely guided, Sagittarius, because you absolutely are. I really like this. Let's see what you're telling yourself in the month of June. How are you feeling? What are you telling yourself this month? All right. How would you like these, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. So we have here 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups energy. Oh, gosh. They're right. Okay. No wonder. You have the 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. I was going to wait for this card here because that's showing up in your external influences. But you are manifesting like no tomorrow. The 8 of Cups says that you are moving towards something that is more emotionally fulfilling, more than just money, spiritual wealth, your life purpose. I feel like you are on the path of feeling those vibes. The King of Swords here says, I'm dropping down to my my headspace, because you may have been in your head for quite a while here in the past, and finally letting your heart open up to do what it is that fulfills you on that heart level, not just thinking mindlessly or aimlessly in the past here that you've done, working countless hours. Something that you've worked hard towards will allow you to see your treasure. You have treasure coming in again. So this is really beautiful. I mean, this deck has a lot of treasure chests, but even this one as well. So the 8 of Cups says you're moving towards emotional fulfillment, and your wishes are about to manifest here. Let's clarify the 8 of Cups before we move into the wish fulfillment energy. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? 8 of Cups. Uncertainties, everything will be illuminated, especially in the month of June. They're giving me June 7th to the 17th. Some of you may be seeing 7s. The 7, they're actually giving me Chariot, triumphant success as well. But the Moon card says that this is something that you know on a soul level, you need to take this path. This says that even though the path isn't illuminated all the way, maybe the sun's not here quite yet, but this is a path that you know you need to go on, or you need to move towards, because what that path is leading you into is the wish fulfillment. Now, this is all about feeling content and good with life. It's talking about emotional fulfillment, abundance, happiness, success, achievement, and completion, which you have down here as your foundation. So whatever you've been wishing here, and it looks like you've been wishing for some sort of treasure, worry-free finances, money in reserve, money in excess, I feel like your wishes are about to manifest. This is huge. Let's take a look and clarify what it is that you are wishing for. What is this all about? 7 of Swords. I just said 7s I was seeing here. So you're heading straight towards your, I feel again, true soul's purpose here. Any sort of self-preservation that you had to do here in the past, and that's where this devil energy is coming from. You had to do something to survive, or you had to do something to complete it to the max. So you may have been in overdrive for quite some time, but now you're removing that energy here, and that's what your wish is, to get rid of this self-preservation, constantly needing to feel like you're in fight or flight, or constantly feeling like the pressure is on you to achieve something here. But the 7 of Swords says that you're freeing yourself up from this energy. You're sticking to your integrity, your morals. You're on this journey of honesty, of helping other people expose themselves as well, but in a positive light, shedding their skin, so to speak, like the snake sheds the skin and moves on and grows this new skin. I feel like that's what you're doing here, is shedding the old, making way for new. So wish fulfillment here, very, very positive. Let's take a look and see what your hopes are and what your fears are, Sagittarius. What are your hopes? What are your fears? They just gave me the name Clark. Clark, if your name is Clark, or if you maybe, oh gosh, you can't make this up. I love it. I'll share in just a moment. If your name is Clark, or maybe you work for somebody with that name, or maybe it's a part of your business, please take it as it resonates. We have the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, this is a great hope to have, and it looks like you are manifesting this with wish fulfillment. The 10 of Pentacles is one of the best cards you can get in a career reading, Sagittarius. Some of you are climbing to the top, not only creating stability, but financial security, wealth, abundance, building a legacy that you can leave behind. For some of you, this can even be an inheritance. It could be a business that you pass on to your own children, or that you have plenty to leave behind, is what I'm seeing. Not only that, some of you may be in a business or doing something that is actually going to reset some generational cycles here. So whether you are a counselor or you are a coach or something that you may be doing that helps other people break their cycle as well, to shed their skin. Ten of Pentacles is the energy of investing your time, your energy, and effort to something that really means a lot to you. Financial windfall, financial payouts because of your hard work. You don't get to the Ten of Pentacles by, chance or luck. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do hit that fallout. But the Ten of Pentacles says that you have accumulated this over time. And I feel like this is your hope here. The fear, let's just go with the fear, even though I'm not necessarily feeling the fear, but the fear is feeling in debt. Feeling like you're constantly going to be paying out debt, but I don't see that with so many treasure chests here. If anything, you're paying off debt, and that could be a hope. What do we have here for the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit? What is the clarifier for the Ten of Pentacles? Six of Swords, getting yourself out of debt, getting yourself out of situations that are less than ideal. The Six of Swords energy is all about freeing yourself from situations that are beyond repair. Some of you had to file bankruptcy is what I heard here. And there's a fresh start to kind of go in a new direction. And it may be scary, but it's not just about that. Yep, that's what they're telling me. Some of you had to file bankruptcy, or you really went into debt and you had to start over. If that's the case here, you're building up your treasure chest here. Sagittarius, you will win. You will come out on top, okay? Six of Swords energy. What's the final outcome? Final outcome. Yeah, some of you had to do what it took. That's that Seven of Swords energy. Had to file bankruptcy, or had to just work really hard to dig yourself out of debt, possibly. But let's take a look at the final outcome. I feel like your wishes are coming true. You have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. What do we have here for a final outcome? Two of Swords. Two of Swords says that you have a choice to make. There will be some decisions. Remember earlier when I talked about that that King of Air kind of dropping down to his heart space, and then you have the King of Cups? That's what this Two of Swords is all about. The Two of Swords is about needing to make a decision. It's about your head and your heart being in opposition here. It's about making choices from that middle area, from logic and emotion, combining that energy here. The Two of Swords says that you will gain the information needed to make a decision. And this is about feeling like you're quite not sure what to do. You may feel like you're at a crossroads, but you're so close. And some of you may get an offer as well. I feel like your hidden talents are being illuminated because you do have that Moon card. Let's take a look and see what this choice is all about for you with the Two of Swords for Sagittarius. I mean, some of you can choose to stay where you're at here. Some of you can choose to keep playing the game here, but I sense more than that for you. Let's just take a look here. What do we have to clarify? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. There it is. I love it. Ace of Swords, you will gain clarity. And that's what I was saying with the Two of Swords. Ace and Two says that you will find the key to unlocking the challenge or whatever it is you've been at a crossroads with or debating here, because you can see here that she's holding the key. This is about an aha moment, an understanding, light bulb moment, finding truth and logic, also your heart to come up with solutions to the problems here. So this is really great showing up. But the choice is yours. The choice is yours. And it seems easier said than done at times. I would love to say if you go in this direction, you have the treasure chest right here. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the World. You have so many positive cards around you. But some of you stay where you're at out of fear, or you're tempted to stay where you're at because you feel like you can't get any better or can't do any better here. That is not the case at all, Sagittarius. So with that being said, I feel like a lot of you are going to take the big scary leap into doing something that is more emotionally fulfilling, but it's going to lead to that Ten of Pentacles that you desire: stability, abundance, financial wealth, and growth. So very beautiful energy. Now let's take a look and see what the wisdom of the Oracle has for you, Sagittarius. What do we have here? We have round and round. You don't want to keep going round and round. You want to make a choice to expand, to grow, to head towards your 10 of Pentacles. Let's just read the prosperity message. 2 and 5 equals 7, and I was seeing 7s earlier as well, and the 7 is the Chariot, and that Chariot's all about triumphant abundance. Now this can be about lessons continuing to show up in cycles, which I do see the world. So I feel like you're completing this cycle. Whatever it is that you've been going round and round in, I do feel like you are bringing a new sense of accomplishment or energy. And it says revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. And you did get that Hanged Man energy showing up as well. And the prosperity message is this. If you are in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it's because you're being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life, and to be part of your journey to prosperity. Who helps you navigate? Who sabotages you? Who supports you? What are the familiar signs and your responses to them? When you find yourself in a repeat of a pattern of the past, it's a good time to get a coach or mentor who can help you see what you can't see on your own. Repeat what works, not what doesn't. Remember earlier as your challenge, this was all about people, so this makes perfect sense. It says you will free yourself from the old cycles and cease going round and round. There it is. You will free yourself from this cycle here. This is a very powerful, potent energy, Sagittarius, for you. But that's what you have in your energy, is finally to wrap up a cycle that's been difficult for you here. Now let's get a message from your soul's truth here and see what your soul wants you to really take a deep dive into in the month of June regarding your abundance. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Today's soul action, Sagittarius, is this. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new beliefs are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. This is really wonderful as well. This is about getting rid of the limiting beliefs that hold you down, trap you, imprison you, or tempt you to stay where you are at. So powerful stuff here. Sagittarius, I hope this is resonating with you because you have some choices to make that can alter the whole entire course of your life. All right. So we're just going to take a look at this time and get a few messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, Sagittarius, I just ask that you take a deep breath in from the solar plexus, the belly area. Close your eyes and tune into that third eye chakra. That is the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps it's an animal that has crossed over the rainbow bridge, or even one that you had as a small child. It could even be an animal that you've recently seen in the wild. There is no right or wrong answer, Sagittarius. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal in the comment box below, and I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. So do make sure you have hit that subscribe and notification bell so you do not miss any notifications that show up in the future. All right, so the first animal we have is Groundhog Spirit. It's time to go. And you have that round and round card. It's time to get out of this repetitive cycle. There's more to life than just money. This is about your life purpose, aligning with inner prosperity, which will reflect in your outer world. So time to let go of the limiting beliefs that have held you back as well. Next, we have Lion Spirit. Be generous. You had the Strength card already showing up. This is about being generous of spirit. This is about you being generous to yourself, but allowing yourself to open up to the gifts that the universe is bringing towards you. And the gift is big. This is worry-free finances. This is the 10 of Pentacles here. Next, we have Crow Spirit, and it says co-create with spirit. This is all about you co-creating, using and having spirit right by your side to manifest abundance right there with you. So I feel this is very positive, co-creating with spirit. Next, we have Lizard. It says dream your world into being. This is taking that action step beyond just manifestation, beyond just belief, but this is actually taking the next step to bring in that prosperous energy that you want in your life. Whatever this is, whether it's a new job, whether it's a raise, whether it's heading towards your life's purpose, having more financial freedom, more freedom to travel, spend time with your family, whatever this is for you, you can dream your world into being. And lastly, the key to that is Skunk Spirit. Know your worth, because you have some magnificent skills, talents, unique gifts that you may not be utilizing 110% of, Sagittarius. So I feel that some of you gaining your confidence is going to be very, very important, especially as you go towards the middle of June. You're going to know where you stand. You're going to know that you deserve to move forward, not only helping others, but in return, you will be equally compensated for your time, your effort, your energy. So these are really beautiful messages here from your animals. And last but not least, we're going to get a message from the Crystal Spirits. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks that you see used during your readings or any above here, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, what crystal, what gemstone has a message for you? Ooh, we have Orange Sapphire. This is all about that sacral chakra. That sacral chakra is about your creativity, your relationships, the relationship you have with self as well. It's also about your passions, your sexuality, and also about what motivates you as well. And when we're feeling a little bit down or lacking in that area, it can cause some issues in that area, about 2 inches below your navel. And it may manifest in the physical form. So we have here joy in sensuality, respecting your body, and body love. Some of you may be body influencers or helping other people love their bodies as well. But the prosperity message is this: you are more than just your thoughts and emotions. You are also your body, which is here to carry you through this experience of life on earth. Do you honor your body by devoting money to its care, or do you cheap out because you think it's frivolous or unimportant to tend to your physical being? Adornment isn't necessarily rooted in vanity. Caring for your hair, skin, and body is a way to express love for yourself and this marvelous vehicle for your spirit that will take you from your first breath to your last. Today is a day for sensual pleasures and expressing love to your body. Put your money where your body is and take good care of it, whether it's attending to your health or showing your body lots of love so you feel good in your own skin. Orange sapphire is a very effective stone in stimulating the second or sacral chakra, as I said, and it can assist those who desire to experience all of the sensuality in life as well as the creative juices flowing. It asks us to explore the world through our senses, through fabrics, chocolates melting on the tongue, the feel of finger paints as we create on a canvas. Meditate with this crystal when you start a creative project or when you want to feel more sensual. So what I'm sensing for you is bringing more passion to life. This is about life purpose here. And I feel for some of you, you may have caused your body a lot of stress with this devil energy in the past here. There could be something that you were really overworking and you weren't spending the time or the money to really take care of yourself. And I feel like there may have been something that showed up in your world that's kind of screamed out for help. Your body saying, all right, what do I need to do to bring more peace to my body? Even maybe it's getting a new pillow. Maybe it's updating the chair, because I feel like you had the organizing. Yeah, you have organizing here in the past. So I feel like you're organizing your space, cleaning up your space as well. And a lot of you are bringing more creativity, more passion, more desire to what it is that you do that brings in finances. So very beautiful energy with this orange sapphire. So you do have some great change here. You have Ace of Cups. You have worry-free finances showing up in the future. I feel like you are possibly really diving into some sort of hidden talent, some sort of creative gift or unique skill that you have here that maybe you've never really dove into. Really allow yourself to express some things that show up for you in the month of June, but you're heading straight towards wish fulfillment. So whatever it is you've been wanting, you are achieving and manifesting that as well. But make sure to take care of your body, your mind, and soul along the way. I hope this resonates with you, Sagittarius. A lot of really beautiful treasures coming in for you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Do share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and do comment your power animal in the box below if you would like. And I'm sending all of you wonderful Sagittarians tons of love and light. Till next time.